Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the gods, man. Peace to the earth, peace to the universe. Peace to the universal family. Yeah, man, back at it again, man. Welcome to another MPC X SE in the EPS 16 Plus. I make raw beats live, Digging in the Groove number 3. So this is the third beat on Digging in the Groove. You know I make a lot of beats, but it's just the title that I'm naming it. So yeah, the process is the same, man. We using the X, the sample into the X. We're gonna do some stem separation. We're gonna dump them into here. I kind of got my shit laid out where my keys at. We're gonna be doing something a little different. Um, I got my keys laid out. I got some numbers underneath here, labeled 1 through 16. This is gonna be my lower half, my low filter samples, and this is gonna be my high filter samples on this side. The 16 pads up to here give me a total of 32 keys. So I'm just gonna talk y'all through as I'm doing what I'm doing. Y'all know I like to talk y'all through what I'm doing, explaining what I'm doing. I also labeled up here on the top of here each track what it stood for. Was using some console tape. So yeah, we just gonna get in, man. Welcome everybody. If you're new to the channel, man, don't forget to like, subscribe, man, and build with the God. We all gods. That's how I see it, you know? Peace, God. Okay, thank you for sharing your workflow on the EP. Yeah, no doubt. This is what it is. I got a lot of other videos up there that that's with the EPS 16 plus. I got over like 200 videos with me on the EPS 16 plus, breaking down the knowledge on, you know, the sampling, anywhere the filtering, layering, all that shit, man. There's a lot on my page, man. You just gotta go back and check it out. Yeah, when I'm not in my studio making beats, I'm usually streaming your live session. That's peace, God. I appreciate that, man. Yeah. You gonna learn a lot from it. My shit long, cause it's raw. No edits. You gonna learn a lot. You can skip through it, and you gonna learn a lot. Cause I like to break that shit down. What's going on? Still tripping. Peace to the God. Peace, God. What's up, Diz? Peace to the God. Right on. What MPC do you have? This is the EPS 16 plus. I just wanted to say, I just want to say this, and I kind of not apologizing, but I just gotta kind of tell y'all certain things about me, man. One of the things you gonna see me really get, you gonna see me catch a moment. It could be dealing with family, it could be dealing with the culture, it could be dealing with anything. Like sometimes I just go the fuck off. Like that's me, I'm not going to excuse myself from my behavior, but it's my behavior. It's what I feel. So I know y'all heard me last night talking about my family. I meant that shit, man. And it's real. So when you hear me talk about some other stuff, sometimes I listen to it the next day and I feel kind of bad that I kind of went in like that. But from here on, I ain't taking that shit down. If I say it, I feel it, man. And the world need to know what the beat at it God feels. You know what I mean? Y'all got to know that. It's not taking shots at anyone. It's just feelings, man. It's just shit that I'm going through in life, that we all go through in life, especially dealing with family, you know, jobs, whatever, man. I don't hold back. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mean to offend nobody, but it's who the fuck I am. I can't change that. I don't want to change it because I like that. I like the realness in me. And ain't nobody can fuck with that. That's why I do this raw shit, because I'm real at it. I'm not a scripted dude. So yeah, man, it's what it is. Yeah, I know, man. I know. What's up, Region 84 Reason? I know I don't have to explain, but it's just sometimes I just feel, I just feel I need to tell y'all that, man. Just to reiterate, let y'all know I ain't taking no shots at nobody. I love my family, but some of the motherfuckers get on my fucking nerves. I'm telling you the truth. And I'm the baby of the family baby. It's like motherfuckers forgot about family. And I don't like that feeling. I can't even tell you last time I went home for a holiday, man. Like, we don't do that shit. They don't do that shit no more. It's been over like fucking 20 years, man. Niggas don't do that shit. Family don't do that shit. My family don't do that shit no more, bro. It's fucked up. And that shit I get emotional with that shit. So it's what it is. I think we all have a little bit of something like that, but that's what makes us keep going. We here. We here. We got you. I appreciate that, God. Unfiltered the God's way. Peace. You are a strong soldier, and it's okay to express ourselves. Peace, peace. I appreciate that. 84 reasons. JV, what's going on, JV? Peace, peace, peace. That's how it should be. Respect. All right, peace. Let's get it, man. Look, this fucking dumping this shit into this board, man. We going back to Johnny Mathis. I got a lot of pings last night. They was flagging the shit out of my shit. I don't care. We're going back to the Johnny Mathis, and we're going to listen. We're going to listen to the rest of the Johnny Mathis shit. That's what we're going to do. I don't know where I left off, but we're going to figure it out. I think that's what I did last night. Yo, that's dope right there, but I ain't going to use that.
Only you did song would Life is a song worth singing. Why don't it? Life is singing. Why don't you?
Yo, man, what the fuck? God damn. I had to sample that whole song, man. I ain't want to stop. Fuck. I got caught in a moment, bruh. Tell yo, hell yeah. Yo, I got some night. Yo, John, don't sleep on Johnny Mathis, man. I'm telling yo, man. You probably tell me why you telling me why you giving up your jewels. Cause it don't matter, man. You gonna flip it different than me. And it's all live shit. Alright, so hold on for a minute, y'all. Y'all see? Kai! Yeah, man. So now we I gotta figure out which one of these Jones I'm gonna use. Shit. Sorry for the mic over there, but yeah, we gonna do what I do, man. I'm gonna do what I do. All right, let's go in this joint. Shit. So here I'm working on the X, getting everything lined up, get my chops right, get my loop right. I might just extract that whole joint and figure it out from there. But yeah, that's it. I'll be right back though. All right, so look, here's what I'm gonna do. Look, all right, here's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I like that baby born John, that John too, man. Look, but I'm just gonna, cause I want to react off of this loop. This loop caught me, so I'm a feed off of this. I was gonna do a lot of chopping and all that, but since that caught me, I'm just gonna stick with that. Like I like that. I like that a lot. So you're gonna watch me build off of this. So I'm gonna put that loop on this pad right here. Right? We'll put it right here. Put it right there. And we're gonna sample this joint out. This is how dope this shit is. We're gonna turn off the effects. We're gonna sample this joint. Once we pick the instrument, we got the frequency. That's the frequency. And we're gonna sample this joint at 11.2, the lowest sample rate ever on this machine, 11.2. And we're gonna set the cutoff. This is how you get this shit to sound real grimy, but it's kind of clear. I can't explain it, man. It's fucking this the filter cutoff, the 11.2 sample rate on here. That's a real low sample rate. But you when you boost up the filter cutoff, that's when you get the aliases in this joint, right? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna speed this sample up. I'm gonna speed this sample up, and I just want to see. I want to see if how much alias I can get from this anti-aliases. I don't know if it's gonna happen. We're gonna see, but I'm gonna speed this up and I'm gonna sample it into here, cause y'all saw me lay out 32 chops yesterday, and I only used one floppy disk. Your holds 1,472 kilobytes. So we're gonna just do that. All right, we got this here. So we got that. Now we're just gonna get a level. I got 92.95 seconds. That's a lot of time, bro. All right, here we go. I'm gonna come out of this joint. I gotta come out of the mic. I'll be right back. All right, so you see, all right, so I had to get my loop right. I had to get the loop right in here. And I'm manually looping this shit. So this shit requires skills, man. I ain't gonna front. And I ain't even I got the auto loop shit on, like to help me out, to assist me, but I gotta hold the key down. The key is to get the loop right in the joint over here, over in the X. Once you get it right in the X, you might have to like adjust a little bit from the start and the end, but that's a good loop. So that's my foundation right there, that there. So I got at 91 BPMs. And that's one bar. That's only one bar. So what we gonna do? What do we do next with this? This is where the creativity come in at, right? We gonna just fuck with the filters. Let's just listen to the filters on this joint. See what we can come up with. We're gonna start with a low pass and then a high pass, and we might mix them all together. I don't know. Let's just listen. right, so I put a high pass. I put a high pass filter. I put a low pass and a high pass filter from the EPS 16 plus, and I just filtered it what I felt. I don't want this filter to collide with any loads that I'm gonna put on here, right? So I got. So we remember this is the bass. So let's just get this shit out the way. Let's just get it out the way now. Y'all know the routine, man. You gotta save this shit. I got mad floppy disk, so that's not a problem. We gotta save this motherfucker, man. Man, this shit got to get saved. So let's just go find a nice little floppy. We got a floppy right here. It's gotta get saved, man. And I didn't do all this. I didn't prep this shit, man. I gotta get my titty tape right here. I didn't prep this shit, bro. Like, this all live. I told you, it's all live. It's all live with me, right? I only need a little piece of this tape right here. That's all I need. And we're gonna close this window up. If you don't know, watch the other video. They'll tell you. Alright, so that's on there. We're gonna format the joint and I'm gonna talk to y'all. We're gonna talk. Hold up. Something in here? No, ain't nothing in there. Command system MIDI. Format, yeah. What's today's math? The 20th. I think I did this yesterday. Was yesterday? Didn't I do it yesterday's John on the 20th? Yeah, July 20th. Shit. I'm gonna have to name this the 21st. So we gotta name this July. Right? This is a formula. This is July. We're gonna name this July. We're gonna July 21st. Just gonna do 21st. All right. We're just gonna be up a day. All right. So fuck it. It's July 021. That's important. I remember that. All right. So hit yes, and we're gonna format it. And then while that's formatting, we're just gonna rock out. I'm not worrying about the bass in that joint. I'm gonna play a bass in this. The bass. It says disk drive not ready. So that's a problem. Why? We gotta pull it back out and see what happens. Why we ain't got nothing? This disk might be faulty. Command system MIDI, format floppy disk. Yeah, I just fucking told this motherfucker to format this shit. And if it don't do this, I gotta switch disks. Erase and format, hell yeah. So it's telling me my drive not ready. So let's load up the OS. All right, no instruments. Try this again. I got recyclable discs, so sometimes it do that. If it do this, I gotta switch this. All right, so now it's format. Sometimes if your shit act up, just reload your OS, man. Put your OS back in there and load it up, and then it'll be good. What's going on? Wise Up 786. That's the mid 1970s high energy action crime show sound. Okay, yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. I appreciate you, Till. Appreciate you, Rodriguez. Born Shamir. Peace to the God. Peace, God. Appreciate you. Wisdom ass sight for all being born to wisdom. Yeah. That's the day supreme mathematics. Peace, God. True indeed. The 2011 alphabet is T. Truth. When truth is being manifested, justice is being revealed. Peace to the gods, man. Real talk. Yeah, that's what's up. And my light was the 20th. That's what's, you see that? Oh my God. He said your light was the 20th. That's crazy, right? That's the truth. That's the truth. Wow. Damn, that's crazy, man. See, but God, they ain't gonna get that one. They ain't gonna catch that. They don't know what we're talking about. It's all good though. Is that nah? They ain't had. That's that crown. That peach crown. I'm a sipper. I like to sip on that shit. That shit crazy. Yeah, I got that peach crown with the Heineken. You know what I mean? Beats the old MPC 2000. Y'all need to get one of them MPC 2000. You know you can get an MPC 2000 for like motherfucking 300 right now. Like 300. I'm telling you, like motherfuckers is really selling the old gear and don't even want it no more. I'm getting all that shit. I already got a lot of that shit though. Peace, God indeed. God. Yeah, no doubt. What's up? What's up, Niles? Peace, God. You doing some cool things. I'm really liking your production. Yeah, that's what's up, man. I ain't the best producer. I'm more of an enlightener. Like I be enlightening people on the gear. Hey, my beats is good, but they only good for my. It's like a feeling. My beats got meanings to them, responses to them. I'm call. I do all my beats is more like a call and response. If I'm feeling this way, I'm calling out my shit. You know what I mean? I'm talking. It's like me and my beats having a conversation. My equipment, we all having a conversation. We all having the EPS is the keys is having the buttons. We all fucking talking. You know, we all in the fucking room. That's how I be making my beats. Like I be talking to the buttons. The buttons be talking to me. You know what I mean? It's just what it is, man. Yeah, hell yeah, squared out, yeah, that's what's up, God. I know, right? Truth was square, hell yeah. All right, man. Yeah, I generally lurk around, utilize good stuff. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You can lurk. You can just dip in, dip out. Don't matter. What's up, Miami, Liberty City, peace to Miami. Shout out to Miami, man. That's what's up. Oh yeah, that's my boy from Germany. Peace. Yeah, Mannheim, Kaiserslautern, Nuremberg, Mainz-Castell, Hanau. Yeah, I was all over Europe, man. And shout out to all the other countries, Italy and all Australia and all them other shits I've been to, man. Hell yeah, I love Europe. Best duty station ever. Hell yeah. If y'all ain't never been to Germany, go take your ass to Germany. They got the best food and the best. Ooh, I ain't gonna tell you, but they got some. Ooh, their women over there is beautiful. The awesome, bro. I'm looking into getting the yeah, get an EPS. I got the classic in the tuck too. I got two of these joints, but this joint here, when I show y'all how I deck this joint out, to lay it out, I got numbers underneath these joints, right underneath here to tell me what keys, what sample is what, instead of me figuring, trying to stumble through this shit from here to here is 16 samples, right? And then from here to here is 16 samples. I got my shit laid out. I'm gonna be working with this shit a lot again, man. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Peace, God. Mystic Philly. Yeah, peace, God. Philly in the house. I see you was looking at copping the EPS. Would you say it's worth grab? Hell yeah, it's worth grabbing. Shit, if you want to, this is what I tell everybody. If you want to feel the vibrations of hip hop, you gotta go use what niggas was doing back then. I ain't saying don't go get the X. The X is dope. You gotta go get the shit that niggas was banging the beats on back when hip hop was evolving into hip hop. Like this shit, like niggas was using the Roger Lynn, the 808 joint, the TR 808. They was using a lot of shit, but in SP 1200, niggas was using the 1200, the SP 1200. Niggas was using the SP 12 before the SP 1200 in hip hop. Facts. So you just gotta go in and dip and dab, and they cheap now. I'm telling you, the prices is going down on all this old gear. If you get somebody to try to sell you a EPS 16 plus, I wouldn't pay no more. I wouldn't pay no more than 600. I give motherfucker 600 for this shit. If motherfucker want 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, you tell that motherfucker, yo, I got 400. Just fuck with him. And your max, you go up 600. That's how you hustle the game. You got hustle because motherfuckers don't need that bread. Well, motherfuckers still need bread though. It depends on the dude. Like he might want an MPC X, right? He might be short $500. He be like, well, fuck that. I give it to you for $4. You said $4, all right, cool. The only problem is you got to get it locally. You don't want them to ship this motherfucker. And if they do ship it, bro, this motherfucker weigh like motherfucking 60 fucking pounds, man. Mm-mm. I drove an hour and a half away to get this. My original joint. I had this joint back in 90. When I get this, I got this. I think I got this in 98 or 2000. I can't actually remember. But I got another one. I went way up in the mountains and bought that bitch. I went up in like wrong turn type shit. I went in the mountains. Like I live in the mountains, but I went in the mountains. Strap locked and load, ready, and I gripped this joint. I gripped the joint for like 350, mint condition. Real talk. All right, let me know. I don't want to lose my vibe. Answering questions. But we interacting. That's what's up though. You're asking a man sitting in front of EPS while wearing an EPS hat if the EPS is worth grabbing. But I dig it. Yo, you funny. Niles, you funny. That's funny. Yo, don't come on, man. Yo, that's funny, but yo, Niles, you funny. Yo, that's funny as shit. Cause I'm telling you, when I look, I'm trying to interact with y'all before I get to this beat. But that is kind of true though. Like, like you even gotta ask that nigga that. Fuck that. That nigga got an APS hat on. I'm getting it. And he got the massive the Adidas sweatsuit. That motherfucker sweat. It's hot as shit, my student. I gotta take this motherfucker. This fucking. It was cold as shit, my studio this morning. But I'm gonna take this jacket off. But yeah, I got the EPS hat. Yo, you funny, man. I didn't realize until what you just said about you. I gotta read this shit about you asking a man sitting in front of an EPS. Where the EPS hat is the EPS word grabbing. But I dig it. Yo, Nas, you funny, dude. That's weird. You got my whole brain sweat. I gotta take this shit off. That was funny. Yeah, who asked the question? But yo, don't get mad at Niles, man. He's good. Don't get me. We do this shit over here. We say funny shit. You know, there's a lot of old people over here. We old, man. Like we don't give a fuck. But that was funny, now. That was a good one. You just made my day. That's a T-shirt. Somebody said, should I get an EPS 16 plus or MP 16, MPC 2000? If the motherfucker wearing the hat, you shouldn't be saying that. That was funny, man. Get your music, sir. We're just here to watch. I believe that shit up to y'all. All right, let me just say this shit. That was hilarious. All right, let me see where we at. Ah, that hurt my stomach, man. I'm about ready to go get me some Texas Roadhouse. So let me go ahead and label this bitch real quick. Remember I told you about labeling. It was July. Well, it's a July 021. That's the disc label. And today's math is 07 2024. And I know it's only going to be one disc. Don't know the name of the beat now. Let's save this shit. Command instrument. Save instrument. And we're going to name this instrument, which is called, we're just going to say Mathis, because it don't matter. It's Mathis. As long as I know it's Mathis. Yo, Niles, you funny, man. Yo, that was funny as shit. Yo, I needed that to, like, boost me up. That was funny. Not funny towards the person, but it was just funny in general. Did I spell that shit right? H M A T. Yeah, this matters. Track one. All right, we're gonna say this joint. All right, before I do that, I gotta make sure I gotta get it right. Did I trunk it? Yeah, it's good. It's good money. Save. All right, cool. All right, so it's saving this. Y'all know why I'm saving it, because it's one thing about old gear, that shit can fuck up. So let's save the bank now. We're gonna save the bank, and it's gonna be bank one, yeah. Then we're gonna save the sequence, because I need the sequence. I don't want to do all that over. Command sequence, save all songs plus save song plus all. Yeah, they want the OS disc, so let's get the OS in there. They're gonna ask for the OS a lot. With that, pop the OS back out, put the disc that you're gonna save it back onto. It's the process, man. And it's gonna be song one. Boom. So now the song is saved. Yeah, y'all funny, man. That was crazy. Um, yeah, Dizzy, it's like asking the priest, is this church, is this church is good? Yo, y'all funny. Yo, Diz, you stupid. Talking about. It's like asking the priest, is the church good? Come on, man, ease up, man. Stop. Y'all making me laugh. That shit hurt. Cause I could actually see myself jumping, yo, pretty sorry, sorry, yo. Should I come to your church? Is any good? He talking about, nigga, I got the robe on. I got the robe on. You talking about my church? You see all these bitches in my church? Fuck out of here, nigga. You don't see all these bitches in here? Fuck out of here, nigga. You get him out here. He got all the bitches in the front row doing the Holy Ghost dance and shit. I like them Holy Ghost bitches. Them bitches got that loose pussy. I swear to God. Yo, y'all stupid. Y'all got me thinking he's talking about church. Yo, stop, man. Y'all need to stop. I'm kicking y'all out the group. Y'all gotta go, man. Yo, Des, I'm kicking you out, putting you in timeout. I'm putting y'all niggas in timeout. Y'all gotta go in timeout for like 5 minutes. Cause I ain't trying to laugh. Y'all done win on the boy. He's a new guy, man. He's new in the group. Go easy, man. Stop. Y'all funny. Man, y'all got me sweating. I ain't even shave my head, man. I gotta take this hat off. I got all this gray hair underneath here. Fuck. God damn it, man. Stop. Y'all play too much, man. Ain't fucking with y'all niggas no more. I'm tired, man. Yeah, but I'm going back to the comment. I ain't gonna ask you, y'all stupid. Some of the stuff, big buddy, yeah, all right, yeah, cool, yeah, y'all all. Stop with all the jokes, man. I'm done, man. Man, get your music. That did talk about the pre shit. So what he said, he laughed about, yeah, y'all didn't mean it. With all ill intent. You get it. That's my least favorite thing about old gear. Feeling like I need to have at least two of them. Yeah, get that old shit. Justin, get that old shit. You need that old shit. Diz, I'm putting you in timeout. You keep it up, I'm gonna put your ass in timeout. You gonna go if you can't get back in the group for like 5 minutes, you in timeout. I ain't gonna block you. You funny, man. You got my head hurting. Is the beer and the weed golden? Now I don't smoke weed. It's just the beer and the liquor. But even if I wasn't drinking, this shit is hilarious. I ain't smoked no weed in like fucking 8 years. I need a fucking joint right now. All right, cool, man. Johnny West, what's up, Johnny West? Where you been, boy? Slapbox and amateur, y'all don't know about me. Yeah, all right, that's what's up. What's the difference between the keyboard you're using and the ASR 10? It's the fucking same. It's just that the EPS is before the ASR 10. The EPS got more sample rates. The ASR 10 got more effects. You can only do like one sample rate or two sample rates on the ASR 10. They both kind of the same. Just got a different sound. used the ASR in the video and a long time ago. It looks, yeah, the ASR 10, the EPS, both of them motherfuckers. But you put them both side to side, and you ask me which one I want, I'm probably gonna pick both of them. I gotta get both of them. But yeah, they dope as fuck. They dope. All right, man, I'm done, man. I gotta get this fucking beat done. All right, so I say the sequence. All right, let's get the rhythm back. Yo, that was funny, man. Hell yeah. All right, let's load that bass up. I said I was gonna load up a bass, right? I'm about ready to go get something to eat too. You guys are funny, man. Ooh, that was funny. All right, load instrument. Yeah. All right, we're gonna put the bass on the bass track. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Track 6. We're gonna load it on track 6. That's my bass track. Yeah, there go my man Taylor. What's up, Taylor? Yo, y'all better leave Taylor alone. He's a good dude. He always coming saying that. He talking about trash, cooking soul way better. That's my boy right there. Y'all leave him alone, man. He good. He good people. All right, leave him alone. Let's find he can get a bass rhythm, man. That's my boy. If y'all see that comment, he talking about trash, cooking soul way better. I like cooking soul. Everybody like cooking soul. How wouldn't you like him? He's a good dude. You know, I think he's from Italy. But y'all leave Taylor alone, man. Straight up. Let's go ahead and copy this sequence here. Let's copy this sequence because we want a bass line, right? Let's copy it. Yup, to 2, yup. All right, remember I gotta slow down. Can't move too fast. All right, and then I'm gonna append this joint. Command, sequence, and I want to append it. Append means to double it up. So we're gonna make it 2 bars, and then we're gonna append it again. And we're gonna make it 4 bars. So we doubled the pen, right? 2, from 1 to 2, from 2 to 4. We should have 4 bars. All right, now we got it. And we're gonna play bass with that. I'm gonna start with that. Right there, just one bass note at a time. Keep that. Get it back again. Hold up. I'm gonna add. I don't want to replace. I'm gonna add. Here we go. All right, here we go. I fucked that up. Hold up. Just gonna keep that same note. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna keep that. So yes. And I'm gonna quantize that bitch. Command track, quantize it. 8th notes. Yup. Side track, yeah. No, I don't like that quantize. Try it again. I'm gonna quantize at 8th quarter notes. good look, Taylor. See you too, man. Peace and blessings, bro. Love you, bro. All right, here we go. Man, fuck that bass line. I ain't fucking with no bass. Fuck a bass. I want drums. I need drums, man. I need drums in my life. Let's get them drums up in here. Yeah, get rid of So all I'm doing is I'm trying to find a kick that go with this joint from the X, and then I'm gonna dump that kick and snare over to here. All right, individual tracks though. That's dope. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that one there. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna sample that joint into here. I'll be right back. All right, just that quick. I got a kick, a snare, and a hi-hat off the X. Right, just that quick. Just that quick. Mm, mm, mm. What's up? Wise up 786. I'm in junior high with a B plus grade. At the end of the day, I don't hit the arcade. Love's going to get you. I hear you, man. You specialize in boom bap, right? Yeah, I like. No, I don't specialize. I just like boom bap. I grew up with boom bap and jazz and all that shit. Grew up with it. I love hip hop. It's therapeutic. All right, so let's just fuck with this. I ain't even gotta. Let's boost that kick up. Get that kick to really snap on my snap, right? Command and normalize the kick. We're gonna normalize everything, right? Sometimes I don't normalize shit, but I'm just gonna boost this snare, edit amp. Sometimes normalize fucks your shit up. That's dope. That's snappy, right? Turn this shit down a little bit. As you hear all that little dead space, let's get rid of all that bitch. We don't need all that. I'll be right back. I gotta work. I get some of this dead space out, and I'm gonna put this drum pattern to that loop. I'll be right back. When making my beats, once I get that little groove, I don't need the quantize. I don't need the click no more. So I'm gonna take that out of here. All right, so y'all know the rule. Auto save. I'm my own auto save. We gotta save it. We gotta save that. The kicks, all that shit that I didn't save. We gotta save it. All right, so let's just do that. We got that. We didn't save the hi hat. We gotta save that. Command instrument. Save instrument. I'm just gonna call it hi hat. H hat. I gotta do this, man. This is when you got old gear that reboots, that got error shit. You need to do this, man. I'm my own fucking save. Okay? So let me get this shit out the way before I get too happy and the shit cut the fuck off. Alright? Boom. Say that. If you don't do this, your shit gonna fuck up and you're gonna lose the whole beat and you ain't gonna be right. You're gonna be mad as fuck. So let's go to this. Snare. Command instrument. Save instrument. And we're gonna call this motherfucker snare. And then I'm going down to Texas Roadhouse to get me a steak. Fuck it. Yeah. My wife probably listening right now. Said, "Oh, we gonna get some steaks." Hell, you gonna get some steaks, baby. You know what it is. Cool. Bam. All right. Boom. What's this joint right here? What's it? Kick. Say that instrument. That's a kick. That's how you do this shit, man. Yeah. Ooh, hold on. All right. Kick is on track 4. Boom. Say that. All right. Cool. All right. So we saved there. Then we gotta say the bank again. Because this is gonna look. What's this right here? We don't even really need the bass. So let's just get rid of that. We ain't even gonna say that. I should say. Nah, I don't want it in there. Yeah, I want it there. We're gonna save the bank. Yup. Delete the old version. Yeah, delete the old version. We're deleting the old version. We save the new version. Boom. Done. I am my own auto save. We're gonna save song plus all sequences. Yeah. Yup. We're gonna delete it. And this how I gotta do this shit, man. That's what I gotta do. Alright, this is the basic shit on this machine. This is basic shit, bro. Like, this is basic sampling and all that. There's a lot of other shit this machine does. This is a sampler, a synth, a keyboard, a drum machine. This shit is all in one. Alright, so we good there. Let's go back to the program and get this motherfucking drums in here. Alright, so I said I was going to quantize them hi-hats. Let's do that. Quantize. And let's just make them be 16th notes. See how that sounds. So that didn't sound right, right? So let's try triplets. See how that sounds. That didn't sound right. So what is it? Should I just quantize it? No quantize? Let's quantize it at an 8th note. See what we get. No, let's quantize it at a fucking 32nd note. Alright, that ain't it. So we gonna say quantize. You said 8th. The eighth ain't it. It's an unquantized. It's not supposed to be quantized because I played it loosely. Quantize it at an 8th note. Let's try that entire track, y'all. So that ain't what I played though. It's not what I played. This is what I played. So when I be doing this, I be trying to figure it out. Like, why didn't it? Why quantize won't play close to what I play? Listen, This is unquantized. All right, so I'm just gonna keep that, right? And I'm gonna quantize it at it. What's the next quantize up from the 32nd? 64? Let's try that. 64. Alright, so I'm gonna say no, but I'm gonna quantize it at a 64 triplets and see how that sounds. I'm gonna go back to the 64, and I'm gonna keep that, and I want that whole track new, y'all. So it's a 64. It's 64. It's quantized at 164. All right, now we're gonna put the snare in there. Let's quantize that. No, we ain't gonna quantize it. We're gonna leave it just like that. We're gonna go hit that kick. Kick 1 though. Right here. Boost that bitch up. I'll be right back to come out of this shit. That is a very that's a very good question. Excuse me. That is a very good question, man. That's a very good question. All right. How do you y'all pay attention to what he's saying? Cause that's the moment I was in. He says, "Yeah, that's it." He said, "Better record again." So Rodrigo says, "Boom bat, boom bat, boom bat, boom bat, boom." All right. So he says, "How I don't know if it makes sense." That's true. It doesn't. The hi hat don't make sense to me. So I'm going to delete the hi hat. I don't want it. I don't want that hi hat. I'm just going to kill that track because it's not. I can't move with that hi hat the way I want to do my drums. You know, if that makes sense, right? So we're going to delete that. That's a very good question. Erase unidentified track. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that. Here we go. So we got. So we're just going to do something simple. Let's do that. What the fuck? Okay, that wasn't fucking cool. You dirty bitch. She erased that. You wanna play with me? Fuck you. Let's do that. quantize that eighth notes. I gotta piss. I'll be right back. Quantize the eighth notes. Here, listen to it. All that long way we was doing, it's all good, man. So that's good. We got that. Let's do the snare. That's cool money. Good money. I'll be right back. I gotta piss. Yo, man, my bag, man. I had to go use the bathroom. But look, I wasn't supposed to be here that long on this beat. But because I'm trying shit, and I'm not in no rush, this is what you're gonna get from me. You're gonna get this kind of vibe, man. It's a long, lengthy vibe, but it don't have nothing to do with me rushing and shit. I'm having a good time, man. A real good time. Now I got cold as fuck. I'm about ready to run out with my family, get something to eat, so I gotta get these drums knocking, man. It's the drums. Cause that once I get that drum pattern, and I think I need to probably shorten it to 2 bars versus 4 bars, so I can really knock on it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna copy this sequence, and I'm gonna make my drum pattern be 2 bars, not 4 bars. Okay, so I gotta do. I'm just thinking about what's going on with me. So let's see this up. All right, so let's command sequence. Let's delete. We want to change the sequence length. Change sequence length. Yeah, we want to delete a bar. You only can delete 1 bar from 4. Do it. Yeah. So that's a 3 bar now, and let's just do it again. And then we got 2 bar loop. All right, so let's try that. All right, and then the snare is weird, so I'm gonna kill that snare track. I'm gonna delete that snare track. So I'm gonna play that snare over again. I'm just gonna figure it out, man. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna tell you what it really is. I normally start with my drums. I don't start with the frequency first. So this is different. So I'm a little uncomfortable, but I want to work with it just like this to get it to pop. I know that first hit gotta be quantized. So I'm gonna have 2 separate drum tracks. So the reason why I'm gonna do 2 separate drum tracks is this track here, I'm not gonna copy. I'm gonna reload that. I'm gonna reload that drum track into track. I got kick 1 and kick 2. I'm gonna reload in track 5. So we load instrument, right? This is important for me. This is how I get my shit right. All right, so hit and I'm gonna load it here. I will load that same drum, but this gonna be the drum where I just be freelancing, right? So we got the first kick gonna be here. Alright? I'm gonna put that first kick here. So I gotta figure out what do I want, this. And you notice when I took that sample up and I sped it up and I slowed it back, you hear that ring? You hear that ring? This bitch got a ring to it, man. That autofax is crazy. I'm gonna start with that. Yeah. Remember I told y'all that first kick got to be quantized in order for it to turn around. And I'm going to show you a quick little trick that you're going to have to do, because everybody's saying the sequence on here is weird. It is weird. But I'm going to show you how to adjust it at. This sequence on this EPS 16 Plus and ASR 10, it sits behind. So we're going to shift this note when I put it in, and we're going to shift it later, but not right now. So let's just get that first kick quantized at eighth notes in here. Here we go. Alright, so we gotta quantize that. It has to get quantized no matter what. Even if I say it's on, it needs to get quantized, man. And we're gonna quantize the eighth notes. Alright, so I'm gonna say yes. So this time I'm gonna shift it. I'm gonna shift it now. I'm gonna shift that shit. Command track, shift by clock. And shift by clock, and we're gonna say track 4. Yup. So minus, let me see, plus is 96. Let me just see how I shift. I don't know if it's plus or minus. Let me see. All right, so it's minus. So we'll do it again. Shift by clock, track 4. We're gonna shift it like, I don't know, just to kind of bring it a little tighter. We're going to shift it by 2. Minus 2. We're going to shift it closer to the hit, then further from the hit. So let's hit yes, and just listen now. You hear that? Hey, look, listen. Oh, you hear that, right? So we're going to cancel that. I want you to hear the difference between how you get the rhythm on this machine. They say you can't swing on this shit. I already showed y'all you can on another video. Watch this shit. We're going to do it again. Command shift by clock. No, shift by clock. Yes. And this time we're going to shift it like minus 96. And I want you to hear the difference when it come in. Y'all ready? Here we go. Yes. It's the new one. Hear that? It's early, right? It's early. Look. Hear that? Versus the old way. Here go the old way. Pay attention. Listen. You hear how it's behind? So we're gonna say cancel all that shit. So now we're gonna command. We know it's shift by clock minus, what did I say, minus 2. We're gonna do minus 3. Boom, hit that. That's perfect. And I'm gonna keep that. That's my first quantized track, the first hit. So now the next track is a kick 2. I don't know. I think I'm just going to unquantize this. And I'm going to play with that beat. Alright. Gotta put that amp on that bitch. Amp him up. Turn him down. right, so I'm still, remember it's behind. So I'm gonna hit yes. I'm gonna quantize it. I'm gonna quantize that track to be 16th notes. Let's see what that sound like. Alright, so I don't want that. I want to quantize it 16 triplets and see what that sound like. There you go. So what if I didn't want to do that? I wanted to keep it free and I shift it to see what happens with that. Remember, I told you that this sequence moves behind. It's behind your rhythm. We want to move it up. So this is take this kick and move it up. We're gonna shift it. We're gonna shift that track. That shit I just played. We're gonna shift it. We're gonna shift it up. What I shifted up? Where the fuck is it at? Shift by clocks. Track 5 plus -3. This is listen to that. Shift that now. See that? So let's just say hypothetically we don't want that. Let's shift it again. Let's shift it by 4. See what it sounds like now. Say hypothetically, I don't want that. Let's shift it some more. Let's shift it so we can hear the difference. Let's shift it up 8. Here we go. So you hear that? So it's too much shifting. Let's shift it by 5. I'm gonna keep that. So now we're gonna put the turnaround in there. Man, this shit ringing, bro. I'm gonna put the turn. Y'all know the turnaround kick is the kick before it turns back over to the 1. So let's get that in there. Yeah, that's money right there. All right, then we're going to take that kick, and we're going to take that kick, and we're going to filter that bitch. We're going to filter it to a low-pass filter. We're going to fix that. Listen. You got to listen to it. So that first kick, remember I told you we got to do 2 separate kicks. And all your beats, you always got to have a quantized first down beat. Boom. That has to get quantized, bro. I promise you. I know your rhythm may be tight, but that first hit has got to be quantized at an 8th note, quarter note. Prefer an 8th note or a quarter note. That's just what it is, man. And this is it. And we're gonna filter that. This, I already filtered this. You hear the difference? We're gonna filter that as well. We're gonna filter it. I want y'all to hear it. So when I play this, watch it. The kick ain't gonna sound off. The other kick gonna sound off. I'm just gonna start bringing this in. Let's go. And turn it down. Turn down some. That's my first hit. Let's turn the filter down on this shit. You hear that first hit? Right, now bring it in. Turn it up too. Turn it up. Turn that shit down. Turn that frequency down. Turn that frequency down. Turn down the filter. Alright, y'all get it, man. That's it, man. I'm definitely gonna add a reverb to all this shit. And how you add a reverb, you just go to the track. You go to your edit track and you go to output and you turn all your outputs to 3. That's dry. Everything gets turned to 3 and then you adjust accordingly. I got reverb on and we're gonna set all these motherfucking outputs to 3. And that's 3 is the bus 3 is no effect. So we're gonna go to the reverb. Let me see. Yeah, cool. Alright, bus 3 is always gonna be no reverb. On all your tracks, bus 3 is always gonna be no reverb. So there's no reverb on nothing. We're gonna put a reverb on them frequencies. So let's listen now. So I'm gonna bring in the reverb on that track. I'm gonna change the routing to bus 1. Here's a reverb. Here we go, watch. Solo that. Here you go. Here you go. Hold up. Then you go hit edit effects. Edit effects, and now we're gonna fuck with the reverb. We're gonna add more reverb to it. Here we go. You hear that? I wanted to sit in the back of the track. You hear that? Right? Let's hear it in the mix. Turn it up. I thought you I thought you said I like the beat, jackass. Yo, y'all funny. Yeah, that's real talk, man. But that's it, man. I was wondering if how you were going to EQ that. Yeah, I had this. I got to EQ it, but I'm doing everything in this board, man. This box, man. Let me just bring it back again. I gotta fix it a little bit more. I'm gonna add some reverb to the snare now. Sit right with me, and I don't really mix like this, but I'm showing you the power of this this keyboard, man. We're gonna get it to fit right. The reverb adds space to the beat. It's not all collaged in. It's got space to it. So I got reverb on the snare. I got a different reverb on the snare and the hi-hat and then the sample. So let's just figure it out. Let's go. And I'm gonna turn the frequency down. Turn it up. Remember, there's other elements to this beat. There's other frequencies I ain't used. I'm gonna stop there, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all learned something from this shit. There's other frequencies in here that are supposed to go with this beat. I gotta bounce out, man. I gotta go get something to eat. I want to thank each and every one of y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. It's just a matter of time of just building, man. I'm 2 hours and a half deep on this shit, bro. Ain't about how fast I make the beat. It's how much I can explore with the beat. And that's what make the beat dope. So he says, I like how you just pause the sample, stop for a second, and let the beat play, then let it play again. Yeah, it's different ways you can just freak shit, bro. I just be hitting buttons, man. I know what I'm hitting, though. I just got to get the right sound. And that hi-hat got to come down. It's not supposed to be there. Hold up. That is not supposed to be there. Why does it sound off like that? I don't know. Shit just got easy. I gotta bounce, man. Yo. That shit hard, man. Holla at the guy. Crazy, bro. Yeah, man, I got carried away, nigga. Y'all know I get carried away when I'm doing this shit, man. All right, so we gotta say this shit. Did we save the other kick? This how we make sure we saved everything. Load instrument. So I gotta bounce out, man. Load snare 5, 6 the other kick. Let's kick. Nah, we ain't load this other kick up. We ain't say that bitch. Let's say that. Command instrument. Say that joint. That's gonna be kick 5. Say that. One disc, man. One fucking disc. My own flow, my own rhythm. Say the bass now. Command bass on 6. Command instrument. Say the sub bass, and we're gonna call that bitch sub bass 6 because it's on 6. Say one fucking disc, man. One disc. Everybody tell me, oh, ain't enough memory. Man, there's plenty of memory. You just gotta know how to sample shit into this bitch. I got 6 tracks of fucking shit, man. I got 6 tracks of fucking sounds and frequencies. And I only save it to one disc. What y'all talking about? Ain't no memory. I had 92 seconds, man. What the fuck? What is it? The bank, let's say the bank. Delete the old joint. And then we're gonna say the other joint. I'm done. I'm gonna cut this bitch off. I don't even need the motherfucker over there on the X. I ain't gotta say that. Command sequence. Yeah. Save song plus all sequences. Yeah, I'm gonna say that shit. Delete the old version. Yeah, it's done. It's a wrap. And you always check your work. I'm gonna check my work when I get done. Oh, it said, look what it just said. Right verification error. That's not good, man. That's not good. That's not a good look. It's not a good look at all. So I gotta try that again. Command system, save the song. Yeah. Fuck, that wasn't good, man. Let's just load instruments. We want to make sure all our instruments are here. We got track, hi-hat, snare, kick, 5, sub bass. Where's the fucking frequency at? On the masters, the hi-hat, the snare, the kick, the other kick, and the sub bass. Yeah, alright, so load sequence. Alright, cool, we good. And that's it, man. So if I actually turn this bitch off, let me show you the power of this shit. Let me see. The last sequence was this. And I just want to see. I'm going to turn this off, right? I'll put this other disc in here. And that's the next beat. That's another beat. So let's just turn this off. I got to turn this shit down so you won't get your fucking ears fucked up. Alright, so I'm sure I got everything. Yeah. Alright, turned it off. The shit is turned off, right? Beat turned off. I gotta bounce, man. Alright, beat turned off. Turn it back on. Let's turn the EPS back on. Got the OS loaded up in here. Let me turn it down though. Alright, so it's loading up the OS. I don't even need the X on no more. The X is done. I don't need them drums in there. I don't need to say that. Tune the keyboard. Boom. Alright, we're going to load up the song right here. Let's see. Load instrument. And we want to load the bank. Yes. And you should just load the whole fucking John. Let's see what happens. Let me kill this shit over here, man. Let me get rid of all this shit over here. Alright, we want to get out of here. Turn this bitch off. Do you want to save the change? No, I don't want to save this shit. Don't save this shit. Fuck that shit. Turn that shit down. It's a wrap. If it's gone, it's gone. Who cares? Alright, it says bank load completed. So the bank load is completed. Let's load up the sequence. The song, hit yes. And file loaded. Let's just go to the first fucking sequence. This is the first sequence. Remember, I just turned the shit off. It's the first sequence that we played. The loop shit. Let's get this cover back over here. You know what I mean? Turn the turntable off. We'll come back in a little bit. Next sequence. Here go the joint. Say that shit, just one thing. That's it, man. That's all I got for y'all. Peace. Peace to the gods, peace to the earth. Peace, y'all. I'm out of here.